This is FTC, and we're going to do losers bracket number 20 between ZX Project and Zenius, Battle of the Z's. Okay, on top is ZX Project, on bottom is Zenius. For HP, this is the pre-battle analysis. Of course, for HP, I'd say they're pretty even because, well, you have one unit that's fairly fragile, two thieves with the same HP, and then the rest of it's just an HP distribution thing. So, when it comes to damage, though, I would argue that Zenius has a slight edge only because, yes, that he has two units capable of dealing more damage than two units on ZX Project's team. For example, that Samurai deals I think it was 350 something at neutral compat, and then that Ninja deals 252 neutral compat versus the Monk dealing 300 neutral compat, and then ZX Project's Knight dealing only 182. So, however, when you factor in compats, this becomes really anybody's game. That Samurai can simply, not even without compat, just because of his high damage output, can kill 3 units on ZX Project squad. But once you factor in compats, that Monk has good compat with the Ninja and the Samurai, and best compat with the Thief, meaning that Monk actually one-hit KOs the Thief, Ninja, and Samurai on Zenius' team. So really, it's just whose damage dealer can go first and strike hardest. When it comes to status, Zenius doesn't have many statuses, so I would argue this goes to ZX Project simply by virtue of haste and then charm, compared to just charm on Zenius' team, because haste is fairly powerful status as well. However, when it comes to being lucky, this is what Zenius' team is built for. Every single unit has a proc chance for something really nasty, whether it's double hit, decapitate, or holy. So, and since all of his units have them, he's bound to get at least one of them off in the match, and any one of those extra hits could prove decisive. Synchronization, well, both teams are pretty well synchronized. There's just a couple of minor errors, like having an Enkai armlet under Ninja for Zenius, or having a weird face distribution that makes it hard to haste your own Thief for ZX Project. But otherwise, nothing real. But ZX Project has a slight advantage when it comes to AI, only because, well, his Thief doesn't do so much damage, so the Thief is gonna be breaking stuff all the time. Anyways, this battle is gonna be a battle between two things: A, which team can destroy the enemy's main damage dealer first, and B, which team can charm the other squad better. Okay, and with that being said, let's actually start the match. Alright, actually there is one more thing. And it's also, which is better? Low speed but haste, or higher innate speed but no haste? So let's watch the battle. Losers bracket number 20. ZX Project versus Zenius. ZX Project on top, Zenius on bottom. ZX Project's team consists of Underdog the Thief. This is mostly a breaker. Notice that she now has move HP up. Yeah, this was a mistake in the team making process by Wiz, and indeed ZX Project's Thief was supposed to have move HP up, but Wiz made a typo. Okay. As we saw before, this Thief is fairly decisive in holding the team together in a long-term battle. North Star, the Monk, mostly for damage. Backpack the Chemist, support. Rasputin the Knight, mostly support, though he can do damage too. Okay. This one pretty much relies on this Thief for long haul offense because it reduces the enemy's base HP. This for damage, and these two for support. Okay. Now we look at Zenius' team. He has Altair the Ninja. This is, of course, based off of astronomy, so all these names are stars. So this Ninja pretty much deals damage, though it can easily switch to healing from basic skill. And of course, it can hit through evasion because it has bullseye. So it's pretty nice. It's mostly offense though. Polaris the Thief, which has an axe. So this one's going for decapitate procs. It's also going for item healing as well as charm. So it's mostly support, but it can prove nasty on offense if it gets lucky. Oh, and just for an interesting side note, Polaris the Thief has best compat with her namesake on the other squad, North Star the Monk. So this should get interesting anyhow. And Sirius the Knight, which is mostly a support knight, but has his crossbow and is looking for double shots. And then we have Vega the Samurai. Vega, it's mostly offense, but if it's a big enough map, he can start by singing and raising the physical attack power of his squad, which isn't a bad idea either. And Vega has best compat with Underdog the Thief, so this is going to get very interesting as well. Okay, the first map is going to be map 115. Banished Fort. Underdog goes first, but she's out of range. And the samurai immediately starts to sing. So and the thief goes for damage, surprisingly. Perhaps because performance is a priority target thing. Okay. Instead of going to kill the thief, the ninja simply goes to use bullseye instead. I think it's because it's a frontal attack and there's some degree of evasion there. And the AI loves 100% hits. Wow. Okay. So the monk is now charmed. Remember, the monk is the highest damage dealer on ZX Project Squad. This could be trouble. Okay, never mind. It's broken. And now the knight is hasted. So the two slowest units are hasted on ZX Project Squad, but the thief stole Altair's whatchamacallit, his Enkai armlet. You should have stole. Then again, that thief doesn't have any other steals. Okay, but like before, what I was saying, the two fastest units have been hasted. This doesn't exactly hurt ZX Project, but it doesn't help him either. He needs his stronger units to be hasted. Okay, ninja's put down, but ZX Project right now it's 3-on-3. And that thief is about to come back, but ZX Project, it's still anyone's game. If once that samurai gets into position, ZX Project's going to be in trouble. But right now, he's holding up pretty well. Hasted Knight goes in and nearly kills the thief. And then the thief goes around it and then heals up the ninja. Okay, so we're back to 4-on-4. Notice that the damage here is really, really low because of Kiyomori's Protect. I think there's another haste being charged. Okay. North Star uses Earth Slash and takes down the thief for 315. Okay, and notice how much damage that samurai did. 448 to take down. Okay, but Zenius's ninja is now charmed, and now thus can't do anything productive for his squad. So technically it's 5-on-4 right. No, it's 4-on-4 right now. But like I said, one shot from that monk brings down the samurai. So it's now 3-on-2 in favor of ZX Project. Make that 4-on-2. And the ninja's charmed again. Okay. And the ninja goes down again. Sooner or later, this number advantage is just going to cause ZX Project to win. Simply because even if his units don't deal as much damage directly as the other squad, it's nowhere it's weak. Oh yeah, and the thief is starting to now have enough time to start breaking items. This could get very bad very quickly. Okay, the samurai's back up, so the game might just so Zenius isn't out of the fight yet, and the ninja that just came up was brought down again. Okay, pretty much they can't keep that ninja up, so they're gonna need that samurai simply to deal damage. Now that thief is just smashing stuff up. Sooner or later, a critical crossbow shot ends the chemist's life. Okay, then the thief is going to go down 2 because of best compact, 672 damage. Huh. And Earth Slash brings down 2 targets. Okay, because of compact reasons. So, it's still anyone's game. And really, it's going to be who can kill first. That samurai or that monk. If that samurai kills the monk, I would argue this 2-on-2 will now favor Zenius simply because even without some of his equips, okay, but the monk runs away and the samurai couldn't move that fast. Alright. So now it's 3-on-1 really, because that samurai is completely out of position. And now Zenius's knight, which was the main status proc unit, not status proc, support unit is now stopped, and the monk just killed Zenius's samurai because of good compact. Okay, this is over. It's 3-on-1, and the unit's stopped. So we're just watching a stopped knight die, pretty much. And he's killed by damage split. Okay, ZX Project, you win match 1. Let's see what happens on round 2. Round 2 of losers bracket number 20 between ZX Project and Zenius. ZX Project took match 1 because Zenius's knight with the crossbow was forced to sit back the entire round. He was unable to scale the cliffs, and he was because of low move. And he was unable to do much except to cast Raise 2. This made it so it was essentially 4-on-3, and then when ZX Project charmed a few units, he made it from 4-on-3 into 4-on-2, and then 1. And because of the high damage dealing capacity of that monk, and that monk's Earth Slash range, ZX Project simply destroyed any resistance that Zenius could put up, especially on the relatively narrow paths the Banished for. Let's see if this repeats itself on the Chapel of St. Moran Temple. This is a much more open map, and thus Earth Slash shouldn't be downing so many targets. No. This is a map where units are split into groups of 4. So this tests how well the squads have this tests the inter-party unity of the squads. And double shot kills the thief. So already ZX Project is at an early disadvantage because that thief doesn't have re-raise. Okay, so 2 units on Zenius' squad have been slowed. And that thief now has to run for dear life with her 7 speed because the monk is about just hit her really hard. Wow, and a double shot for 300 damage kills the monk. Okay, I think Zenius already has this one. Because the 2 enemy units that are dead are too far for the knight or the chemist to heal, while the rest of ZX and another double shot from the ninja's katana. Wow, this is just turning into double kill fest. Okay, ZX Project Zenius just won this match. We're not just watching one really tanky knight get killed. Wow, and another proc. This time, holy, what the? Okay, no axe proc though. That would have been hilarious. The knight tries to add regen to himself, but to be honest, he's dead. Sirius is just gonna clean up whatever was just. Oh wow! So the knight blocks a shot and still might survive, but the chemist goes down. Wild Dog the thief goes for a gunshot, which is strange because charm would be a lot better in that position. She could have charmed that ninja, but oh well. Heaven's Cloud puts an end to that knight. And now she goes for breaks instead of charm. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. That thief is finished. Okay, so congrats Zenius. You win round 2. This is FTC, and we're gonna go to match number 3 between ZX Project and Zenius. Zenius won match 2 in his usual style, i.e., lucky procs, which literally took apart ZX Project's team within a few minutes. Pretty much, it was three. No, I think it was 3 or 4 consecutive lucky procs in a row. Double shot, double shot, double shot, and then holy. It just destroyed the entire squad unit by unit. Okay, let's see what happens on Bed Desert. Map 82. Okay. If ZX Project's units head towards that weird fort-looking building, the way that Ninja is doing right now, he could be in some trouble. Simply because, well, I mean, sorry. Not... Because that, in testing, is shown to be a very powerful choke point. Though the knight's now charmed. It had to be broken out of it with a gunshot. So already, ZX Project's units are forced to retreat while the enemy charges up Battle Song. It's not too big of an issue because of how powerful that monk is, but it can prove... Okay, and the monk gets one-shotted. Okay, the monk is down, and the enemy's powerful units haven't been killed yet. This can get ugly. And weapon break misses because it's not a very high chance to begin with. The samurai is now in position next turn to be extremely annoying. And the thief comes back up. Okay, this is still anyone's game, but I feel like ZX Project is already on the defensive here. And... But the monk gets an X potion. And whether this helps or not, we'll have to see. Okay, the samurai loses his headgear, but everyone's offense is getting charged up by Battle Song. Okay. That knight right now is out of targets. And the thief gets brought down, but the monk isn't. I don't think that's smart. Because, well, the monk will just move back away from the rest of your units and then kill somebody. The samurai is still singing because all the enemies just moved out of range again. Good compat means 100% slow off speed ruin, but... And the thief is brought back up. Okay. If Zenius can't do something similar for his squad, all those battle songs will mean nothing if it turns into 4-on-3 or 4-on-2. And it's about to get turned into 4-on-2 because that monk just killed the samurai. Okay. Which is forcing some sandbagging from Zenius' team. And a crossbow shot misses this time. Okay. I would argue the initiative is shifted to ZX Project, and the fact that he's having his enemies stuck on 4-on-2, and that the 2 remaining units are the ones that deal the least damage on Zenius' team. But Zenius' luck could come back from this. You never know. The thief was unslowed, only to be slowed again because of best compat 100% speed ruins. Now she's just taking damage repeatedly while not getting a turn. Yep, that Demi's gonna drop her. Okay, so right now it's 4-on-1 in favor of ZX Project. And that monk gets brought down again. That samurai gets brought down again. Notice that head break was decisive in lowering his base HP enough to the point where he can actually get brought down. Again, a raise 2 attempt, but I don't think it's going to work. That thief is just going to get brought down by that monk. At best compat. Yup. And the knight loses his shield. So the knight's just wasting his time trying to revive the thief. Sooner or later... Ooh, and a magic ruin. I think he's going to be out of MP after this. Yup. Okay. So this is over. This is 4-on-1. We're watching... Okay, now the knight's charmed. That's even better. All they have to do is wait for charm to break. And then this is over. And the knight loses his accessory, which I remember was something good. I think it was an angel ring? No, that was the thief. Whatever it was, it's lost now. though this match has been lost already. Okay. So we're just waiting now for Charm to break. Okay, Charm was broken since it was by the night though it was by ZX Project's night though it was about to end anyways. So now they're just gonna pound him to oblivion. He's slowed. Okay, so we're just watching the art of winning at one fight. 300 damage between good compat and. Anyways, ZX Project, congratulations, you advanced. Zenius, I'm sorry, you've been eliminated.